Get your shoes on.
You coming, Jazzy? Yeah. Here we go. Brand new supercharger dot. Okay, we've got our coffees.
Oh, you want your cars? Okay, hang on.
And we're more or less ready to go. Yeah, there's been a little green dot on the map with an ecotricity charger that's really inconvenient to use, and I've wanted to go and find out what the Green Britain Centre is all about for ages. So thank you, Jasper, that's beautiful singing. Right.
What?
Nothing. You're busy working away. Jasper's fascinated.
And it's got a turbine.
Yeah, it's got a turbine. Right, let's plug in. I'm going to plug in using the Type 2, I think. No need to take up a quick charger, because we're going to be here for a while. Good old 3-phase charging. Jasper, what are you doing with those stones? Doubt it.
Shall we ask the lady?
This is some crazy looking car. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
This is a car powered by wind. Have you ever seen a small child run that quick? Oh wow, Jasper, you've taken the keys out, right?
Yeah, no, the keys in my hand. All the keys are out.
Oh, it's a racing
Don't
car.
want to press any buttons in case you set the ejector seat.
Wow, Jasper.
Don't close the door.
You want me to close this door too? All right, you keep your fingers away. Not sure if that... Is it fastest in terms of acceleration or fastest in terms of speed?
It's fastest in terms of top speed.
We're into electric cars. I've got a Tesla Model S plugged in over there.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Are you driving a racing car? This is a racing electric car, so it's extra special.
My car.
It's your car? Don't think it is your car. Nice try though.
I think it's somebody else's car.
Yeah, it is somebody else's car, you're right. I think this is a man called Dale Vince's car.
Wind turbine doesn't power the building.
Oh.
And how they were supposed to...
We have a solar tracker that powers the building instead. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to see that, definitely.
It's out in the gardens, you're more than welcome to see it.
You realise that this is it now for Jasper. This is what he wants to do for the rest of the day.
How'd you do?
This thing is awesome. I remember seeing this on the news. You do something like, let's have a look, 126 miles an hour. Wow. And the amazing thing is it does 126 miles an hour with like a 20, 30 mile an hour wind. That's the wonder of aerodynamics for you. about to go for a tour up the windmill, which sounds pretty awesome. Unfortunately, Soph and Jasper can't come with me because you have to be at least 7 and Jasper isn't. So Soph has gallantly volunteered to stay with him at ground level. Still, she'll get to see the footage.
That computer tells the pod what to do basically. So it is self-controlled and it is hollow.
Plastic.
Aluminium?
No, it's actually not a metal.
Plastic?
No, I'll give you a clue, it's a wood. So it's balsa wood. Yeah. A good bit to point out here is the sound. Yeah. So at the moment we're right at the base of it and we can hear the cars going past the A47 over this. So that shows how quiet these are. A lot of the stigma about wind turbines is that they're very noisy. This one especially, all you can hear is the whoosh of the wind. So on very windy days, that's all you can hear. There are other types, so this is gearless. There are geared turbines, which basically act as if they had like the same thing as a bike gear in them. This is about £1.25 million it costs. However, it does generate electricity, which is then sold. So it recoups that cost in about 2.5 to 3 years.
There's Soph and Jasper. They're going to just be tiny little dots on this.
Yeah, so just to put I said about the power of this in perspective. So if we gather over this side, we can see the other eco-electricity tower, turbine.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically the same as this one. That's a bit more powerful, so that can generate 1.8 megawatts. This is 1.5.
Bigger blades?
Yes, that would be slightly taller as well.
Yeah, I was gonna
so generally, as you go higher, you get exponentially more wind power out of it. So if these two were just fed into Swaffham instead of National Grid, they'd be able to power 75% of Swaffham just on their own. So that's for over like 9,000 people. But also these aren't the biggest ones, so there are much bigger turbines. So if you look over to that one again, and you see when the blade is pointing directly up, the tip of the blade to the bottom where it meets the land is about 100 metres, bordering on 100 metres. So the blades alone on some of the offshore ones are about that length. So just the blades are 100 metres. It's about 3 times the length of those blades. And then the tower is about 150 metres. So it's bordering on 300 metres tall.
For anyone thinking of coming to the Green Britain Centre, it's important to understand that what you're really coming to see is the wind turbine. I mean, that is the whole point. And it was a really interesting tour, I've got to say. It took about almost an hour. Then there are sort of 300 odd steps up to the top. Lots of stopping and talking. All in all, fantastically interesting. Apparently this wind turbine doesn't actually power the Green Britain Centre. This is what powers the Green Britain Centre. That is a tracking solar array. So it moves, follows the sun. Great. Yeah, so generally speaking, fun day out. Not really particularly well aimed at 3-year-olds. Sorry, Jasper. But I think he's had lots of fun. He got to sit in the Nemesis electric sports car, which obviously was just the highlight of his day. I think that pretty much concludes the fun and entertainment for today. We're going to drive home, I'm going to do some editing, all that sort of boring stuff. And also I've run out of space on my SD card. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye! I dropped my gimbal when I came out of the windmill. I hope it's still working. Still seems okay. All good.